Hey guys, Thraben here bringing you more Magic the Gathering lore. These days on Innistrad, there seems to be a distinct disconnect between the Church of Avacyn and the Archangel herself. As the mystery unfolds on her maddening condition, it seems the values of her church have also been skewed. When before these two pillars stood for justice, truth, and protecting the innocent, now their only symbol is the purifying fire of the angel's judgment. But the church wasn't always this gloomy and apocalyptic. Once it stood for protecting the innocent and just, until one event changed everything and started us down the path we see now. A path that could very well lead the church to its own destruction. One who could determine the church's role in the coming months is Thalia, known as the Guardian of Thraben. Thraben is the largest and holiest city on Innistrad. It's the site of Avacyn's Grand Cathedral and the resting location, well, former location, of the Great Hell Vault, before it was shattered. Thalia was involved in the Hell Vault's destruction, but not for a lack of trying, although others in the church still blame her for its fate even to this day. Thalia is a Cathar, a trained warrior in the art of swordplay and the use of angelic spells. They're on the front lines, defending the faith of Avacyn against the darkness that creeps on Innistrad. They defend the weak, uphold the just, and condemn all evil and demonic forces they encounter. On the day the Hell Vault broke, Thalia encountered an army. The necromantic siblings, Gisa and Jiroth, had joined forces to attack Thraben. With ghouls and scabes, they sieged the city walls. The small garrison of soldiers in Thraben did what they could, but were ultimately pushed back by the sheer numbers of undead. Cathars like Thalia were the city's best defense, but there weren't enough of them to hold the line. Thraben was sacked. The sitting Lunarch of the Church of Avacyn, a similar role to the Pope, was killed, and a new threat rose from the undead forces. A powerful necromancer, but it was neither Gisa or Jiroth. This one called herself Liliana Vess. Unlike the squabbling siblings who had attacked Thraben, Liliana was cold, calculating, and completely in control of the situation. She had her own goals and demands, commanding her own horde of zombified soldiers. It was clear to Thalia that defending the city against someone this powerful could only be possible if Avacyn herself fought by her side. Seeing how this was before she turned mad, it at least could have happened. Unfortunately for the city and the plane as a whole, at this point in time, the Archangel Avacyn was lost. Prior to the siege of Thraben, many in the church had reported increased attacks on humans by the evil forces typically shielded by Avacyn's magic, faith. The holy wards which Cathars used to protect villages had started to wane, and no one had actually seen Avacyn herself for a long time. Many began to speculate on where the angel could have gone. Perhaps she died battling a powerful demon. Maybe she grew tired of defending mankind. Regardless of why, the effects were beginning to present themselves. While the vast majority of citizens, and even those involved with the church like Thalia, had no idea of Avacyn's whereabouts, there were a select few who did. The sitting Lunarch of the church, Micaias, and some of his closest councilmen. They were present the day Avacyn was taken from Innistrad, the results of a grand battle with a powerful demon lord named Griselbrand. As angel and demon fought above the Hell Vault, the Lunarch, watching below, they clashed with darkness and light. The conflict went on for a tremendous time, but finally, Avacyn got the upper hand. She opened the Hell Vault and intended to trap Griselbrand within it, as was the fate for numerous demons who came before him. Yet, as Griselbrand fell into the holy relic, he pierced Avacyn's chest with a spear and dragged her into the Hell Vault with him, trapping them both. The Lunarch and his council watched in horror but were unable to help. The Hell Vault contained countless demons who would be freed should they open it to free Avacyn, who they didn't even know survived. They chose to keep her fate a secret, in hopes that faith in the angel would still power their angelic wards and spells. Fast forward to the siege of Thraben, and we can see that only faith just wasn't enough. The Lunarch's secret was the reason behind his murder. Liliana Vess had discovered that he knew something about the Hell Vault and the events which trapped the demon Griselbrand. Killing him and raising him as a zombie provided her with the answer she needed. With Avacyn not available to stop the necromancer, Thalia was presented with an immoral choice. Liliana Vess made her choose between the lives of her men who served in her army, or the holy relic which she had sworn to protect. Thalia made the choice clear to her. She saved the lives of her men by shattering the shiny rock. And to everyone's surprise, freeing Avacyn. Faith again proved a strong force on Innistrad. Thalia managed to regroup her forces and set the perimeter of Thraben on fire. The Inferno made it impossible for the zombies of the Necromancers to pass, ending their siege and forcing them to retreat. Thalia and the other Cathars were praised as heroes for the city's defense, with Thalia being granted the title of Guardian of Thraben for her efforts. Liliana Vess also got what she wanted, Gristlebrand, one of the demon lords who possessed her soul. She managed to utterly destroy the demon using the Chain Veil, moving her ever closer to her final goal of freedom from this pact. Although others trumpeted her victory over the undead and the return of Avacyn, Thalia saw this as a bittersweet conclusion. With the Hellvault destroyed, there would no longer be a place to contain the demons who plagued Innistrad. As a Cathar, she had destroyed many over her career, but killing a demon isn't like killing anything else. Eventually, the demon you slay today will come back in one form or another. There's no way to truly kill a demon, unless you have something as powerful as the Chain Veil. Thalia knew she had done the right thing, but at what cost? Now the cost of her choice has grown since she became Guardian of Thraben, with Avacyn going mad, slaughtering innocent people and corrupting more angels to her cause. Perhaps she should have sacrificed herself and her men. If she had, Avacyn would still be trapped within the Hellvault with all those demons, saving the world from more bloodshed and insanity. The days grow ever darker on Innistrad, and the Church of Avacyn must come to a consensus. Do we follow Avacyn and her madness, or do we defend what the church was founded upon? Thalia is left to again make that decision herself. Hopefully, she won't regret her choice.